Hello everyone, hope you're well. Welcome back to Monday and to our Reach Assembly. We're going to start by doing phrase of the week, and if we just all listen very carefully, that's what it looks like, and this is how it sounds.
Our phrase of the week this week is Dyna Figion.
One more time.
Our phrase of the week this week is Dyna Figion.
Diolch yn fawr. And before I start assembly today, I have got a very special message from one of our pupil groups who have something very important to say, so please listen carefully.
Today we're going to be talking about how you should use equipment and how you should act if it does get broken.
Here's an example where children are not using equipment correctly.
Roll the clip.
Equipment has been broken by being jumped and stepped on. It's also been broken by getting bent and getting stamped and walked over, and no one has really used it except just tapping on it. This hula hoop has been dragging people, and they've been bending it, and this you've been sucking it on the floor, kicking it, like throwing it everywhere, banging it on your knees, and now it's loose. Equipment has been put on the roof, and now we can't use them anymore. We made these posters to encourage other children to play and have fun.
Think about it. It's a lot of other things that you can use without equipment.
Please remember to
Respect the equipment we have, play safely, and encourage other people to play.
and always remember that stay safe and
Have a good playtime.
Thank you so much to the playground leaders there. Vitally important message. We are incredibly lucky to have all the equipment that we have. And you're obviously out playing with it a little bit more now because the weather's nice and we've got some lovely outdoor spaces. So please look after our equipment because we won't be able to replace it very easily. And it's vitally important that it's able to be used by everyone continuously. So please listen and look after that for me. Diolch yn fawr to my playground leaders there. Great job. Thank you. Okay, moving on, little quiz for you. So have a listen. I'd like you to try and guess from my clues what we're going to be thinking about today. So your first clue is, we couldn't live without it for more than a week. We could not live without it for more than a week. Any ideas? Second clue. 2/3 of your body is made of this. 2/3 of your body is made of this. I wonder if anybody can guess. And my last clue is, it covers 75% of the Earth's surface. That might be a bit of a giveaway. It covers 75%. That's a massive amount of the Earth's surface. I'm sure that you've guessed that right. And yes, we are talking a little bit about water today. And I know that previously you will have covered this in an assembly. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes, or you can pause me just for 5 minutes and just brainstorm what you know about water and why it's important for us. Okay. It is very incredibly good for you, as you know, and some recent research has shown that the fluid that is consumed, so the amount of water that young people drink now is way below the recommended levels for good health and well-being. And so that's really why we do enforce this and talk about this through our Reach curriculum, because there are not enough people drinking enough water. And I know even as an adult, it sometimes can be tricky to keep up that water intake. So how are we going to make sure that we're drinking water every day, I wonder? Let's think about first how it does help you with your health. So it does make sure that it protects your health, and then therefore if your health is good, then your well-being is going to be good. And it can help with some short-term and long-term health problems. And the other thing that's really good about water is that it doesn't have all the things in other foods that can cause you to have health problems. It doesn't have lots of sugar in it, sweeteners or caffeine or anything like that. That can sometimes have a negative impact on your health. Okay. It also improves your learning, keeps you hydrated, and when you're thirsty, your mental performance, so the way your brain works, actually deteriorates by about 10%, because pupils can concentrate a lot better if they're not distracted by those symptoms of dehydration. So you can be, if you're thirsty, you can be tired, you can be irritable. It can be difficult to settle into what you're doing, and you achieve more when your health and learning needs are met. Okay, so ensuring that water is available at all time and making a positive effort to drink regularly really will help you in so many different ways. So we just talked a little bit about this slide, and it can make your day much more positive, and it can make your experience in school much more positive, because everybody can be in a more positive mindset. So that's what we're really going to be thinking about today. This term, we're talking a lot about health and physical activity. So it is important to know that if you are properly hydrated, you do feel a little bit more motivated to exercise, and you feel a bit happier and healthier. So it can have that impact on you too. And it also can put you in a positive mindset, because when you're in all these positive routines, you're drinking lots, you're feeling happy, you're feeling healthy, and you feel like you can achieve anything because you're just on top of the world. So this, on Tuesday, I think it is, Tuesday the 23rd, Wednesday the 23rd, it is National Hydration Awareness Day, and that's one of the reasons why we're talking about this week. But we really want to have a really good push on this week and have a good think about it, and how we can improve it in our classrooms. So there are certain times as well when you really need to think about drinking more water than normal, particularly if you've been exercising, because if you can lose fluid through exercising, through sweat and things like that. If it's hot, you can get thirstier and lose water out of your system. And if you've perhaps had an upset tummy, it's really important that even if you can't eat anything, you continue to drink water, and keep your fluid intake up. As a school, we all should have a water bottle in school. That's one of our policies, and you are provided in your classroom with spaces to put those water bottles. We also encourage the grown-ups to bring water in too. I think that's a really good plan. Okay, your water bottle should be taken home daily and washed, and then brought back to school the following day. And it's really important that that water bottle has your name on it too, particularly at the moment, because we don't want to be sharing any equipment in that way. So hopefully all that's in place in your classrooms. I'm just going to show you a short film clip now about the impact of water on the brain, just to remind you how it does help you.
73% of our brain is made of water, so we need to stay well hydrated to perform properly. Be sure your child drinks water several times a day as part of a healthy diet, especially at school. If your kids are not sufficiently hydrated, they may feel tired during the day. Okay, class, open to chapter 22 in your history book.
Hey!
So there you go, St Andrews. It's really, really important that you keep up that intake of water for me, okay? It can help you massively.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for attending this webinar entitled Water Quality for Fish Owners. I'm your host, Dr. Jessie Sanders.
Sorry about that. Okay. Back to our slides. Right, so this is what we're going to do. This is my challenge for you. We're going to continue to promote the importance of drinking water in our classes, and we're going to think about this quite a lot, all right? And we're going to have a look at to see if we can make any changes to how that is at the moment. So if you think that not enough people are drinking water in your classrooms, maybe we can improve this situation over the next few weeks, certainly going into Healthy Living Week next week. We're going to celebrate our successes and talk about how we've improved. So let's have a little look. What I'm going to do is put a grid. Oh, this is, sorry, there's data right. So I'm going to put these grids into the health and wellbeing folder for assemblies in the Reach folder. So if your teachers could please have a good look at these, and what I'm going to get you to do is get your school counsellor to count the number of water bottles that are in your classroom. So I'd like you to do that to start with today, all right? And then next Monday, we're going to do a recount and see if there's a change. So today, somebody, hopefully school counsellor, can you count to see how many water bottles the children have got in your classroom, and have a little sneaky check as well. See if your teacher's got a water bottle just out of interest, and record those on one of these charts in the Health and Wellbeing Reach folder. And next week, I'm going to have a little look to see who had the most in our Reach assembly, and then we'll do a recount next week and see if we've made an improvement on that. So that's my challenge for you this week, St Andrews. Let's see how we get on. So your teachers are going to continue to talk about the importance of bringing bottles. We've already said, check your teacher has one. And those school counsellors are going to be keeping an eye on the charts and how they improve over the next couple of weeks. So hopefully we'll see more water being drunk across school, and we'll see everyone looking a bit more lively. Okay, right, I've lost my reflection slide. So we're just going to reflect together, just a little reminder about the benefits of water, and have a little think quietly now about how you are going to improve your intake of water. That might definitely be in school, but might be at home as well. Think about what you drink and when you drink it at home, and how you can maybe make that water drinking routine a little bit better. Let's say our prayer together. Diolch I ti am I byd. Diolch am ein ffrindiau. I gyd. Amen. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you have a lovely week and get lots of water down you. And I've doing lots of exercise and practicing for sports day and feeling generally more healthy. I look forward to speaking to you all next week. I'm going to leave you now with our song of the Reach Assemblies. Dabwch chi bawb.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want